Get 3 months of local news for just 99 cents a month. You'll get unlimited access to the news you need to stay engaged and connected to your community. Visit duluthnewstribune.com/subscribe now to get 3 months of local news for only 99 cents a month.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Thursday, September 14th. I'm Wyatt Buckner with your Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union's services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now here's a look at today's headlines. U.S. Representative Pete Stauber is backing an impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden, despite no clear evidence of wrongdoing by the president. Since taking the majority in the U.S. House in January, Republicans have been trying to connect the president to his son Hunter Biden's business dealings, but both a 2020 Senate investigation and months of investigation by House Republicans have failed to show any evidence that President Biden profited off his son's business dealings while he was vice president from 2009 to 2017, according to Reuters. The Republican congressman from Hermantown wrote in a post on X, formerly Twitter, on Tuesday that he supports Speaker Kevin McCarthy's decision to launch an impeachment inquiry. Stauber's office did not answer the News Tribune's list of questions Wednesday, including requests to point to specific evidence against President Biden. Republicans, including Stauber, have repeatedly highlighted an unsubstantiated allegation that President Biden received a bribe from a Ukrainian energy company while Hunter served on its board. That allegation had been investigated by the Trump administration's Justice Department in 2020 under then Attorney General Bill Barr, who closed the inquiry after finding no evidence to back it up, Time reported. The inquiry will also focus on the federal investigations into Hunter Biden, which could soon result in tax evasion and gun charges for the president's son after a plea deal fell apart in July. Whistleblowers in the Internal Revenue Service have alleged their investigation into Hunter Biden was hampered by the Justice Department, claims a Federal Bureau of Investigation agent and the Trump-appointed Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss, now the special counsel, have disputed, the Washington Post reported. There's been no indication that President Biden slow-rolled the investigation. House Speaker McCarthy, a Republican from California, opted to launch the impeachment inquiry Tuesday without a floor vote under pressure from conservatives who threatened to remove him as Speaker. Republicans hold a 222 to 212 majority in the House, and it was unclear if McCarthy had enough votes in his own party, Reuters reported. A vote is not needed to launch an impeachment inquiry. Stauber opposed the 2 impeachments of President Donald Trump. Parts of the Northland saw their first frost of the season on Wednesday morning, with the temperature dropping to 27 at 6:30 a.m. at the Chisholm-Hibbing Airport, 28 in Crane Lake, and 30 in Ely, Aitkin, and Cook. Superior's Airport reported 32 degrees with 33 at International Falls, 34 in Cloquet, and 38 at Duluth International Airport. Areas near Lake Superior still had temperatures in the 40s, with 43 reported at Sky Harbor Airport on Duluth's Harbor and 49 degrees at Ashland. Most other areas of Minnesota were reporting temperatures in the 40s Wednesday morning. Frost can occur at temperatures just above freezing, damaging sensitive plants and crops if they are not covered. It takes temperatures below 32 degrees for a hard freeze, which essentially ends the growing season wherever that happens. Duluth on average sees its first 32-degree temperature about September 30th at the International Airport, while Hibbing's averages September 8th and International falls on September 13th. Each year in the North Shore, the cool, crisp air and rapidly changing leaves signify the end of summer, arrival of fall, and the quickly approaching North Shore Inline Marathon, which has become an annual tradition in Duluth. Started in the fall of 1995, the North Shore Inline Marathon and Skate Fest is one of the most recognizable inline skating weekends in America. The event, which draws more than 2,000 skaters from around the country, and even some globally, begins in 2 harbors and follows Lake Superior's scenic shoreline to downtown Duluth. This year's marathon is slated to take place Saturday morning. Of the 2,100 people who are pre-registered for Saturday's events, 1,400 signed up for the main race. Approximately 600 more signed up for the North Shore Tunnel 10K, which is a smaller, more family-friendly option for those who have kids who are new to skating. Those eyeing a win Saturday afternoon will have to outlast some of the best athletes in the country to do so. The Duluth-based event serves as the national championships of the sport, as the first place winner in both the men's and women's divisions will be named national champions. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought to you by Superior Telegram's history podcast, Archive Dive.
Weather for the Duluth area today, looking at areas of patchy fog in the morning, otherwise mostly sunny skies for the rest of the day heading into the afternoon and evening. High temperatures in the low 70s. Chances of showers work their way in overnight tonight, dropping down into the upper 50s. And then for your Friday, more chances of showers, but more so in the morning with high temperatures in the low 70s. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Pointer.
Thank you to Archive Dive for their support. The monthly history podcast, hosted by Superior Telegram reporter Maria Lockwood, dips into the archives of historic events, people, and places around Superior and Douglas County. You can find the latest episode of Archive Dive at superiortelegram.com or wherever you also get this podcast. Reporting for today's episode was done by Jimmy Lovren, John Myers, and Reagan Hoverman. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.